Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a Saturday afternoon live stream for you, live from SuperHappyWorld. Once I've loaded it, away we go with the Mumford & Sons style music, and instead, the wonderful and happy sounds of the park. Once these people have stopped. There we go. Oh, I can still hear the happy music. When we left it, SuperHappyWorld had just had a monorail fitted. Hello to ZX Specky straight off the mark there, and hello to Uncle Jesse. And my monorail's broken. Thanks, guys. That's really great. If you're already here, if you could let me know whether the audio is okay. Last time SimCity was a little bit quiet. But with this game, it the audio goes in and out depending on where you are. So if I'm here, it might go completely quiet because the monorail's broken. But if I'm here, actually the further you move in, the less sound you get. How strange. I'm sure that's not supposed to happen. There is a third person in the chat room. Please introduce yourself to us. And please make sure that you retweet and you share with people just to let them know that we are live now. It is a horrible day outside. I think it's finally stopped raining. But at SuperHappyWorld, it's always happy. I can't guarantee that it won't always be sunny and lovely, and I think it might be, in fact, be about to rain, but never mind, it happens, doesn't it? There's 6 of you now. Hello to you all. Thank you very much for joining me. This is the new-ish roller coaster, which I've called the Turkey Lake Coaster, after Turkey Lake in Orlando. Unfortunately, I'm finding at the moment that my water looks like a giant tar pit at night. Which isn't great, but as long as you don't fall in it, you'll be absolutely fine. Hello to Big Guy 410p, who says, Gameplay Jenny, yeah, you're absolutely right. CGI09, Stupendous M, hello, CGI09 has bought food. Thank you very much indeed for that, that's great. We can always rely on you. Speaking of food, here are my pretzel and my donut and my coffee shops if you've not been here before. Dwarfed by the twin towers. One is called the Money Tower and one is called the Cash Tower because, my god, can you charge a whole load of money for rides. It's weird because in Britain, generally, we pay one price to get in a park and then all the rides are included in that price. Not all of them are like that. In some places you can buy what is effectively unlimited rides, like Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You can buy a wristband, which is effectively an entrance ticket. But I discovered in America that you can just pay for one ride, which is what I did. I went on the Star Flyer at the Magical Midway, and I have never been so scared in my life. It was like that, but 180 feet in the air. And apparently they're thinking of building one that is apparently like 400 feet or something. Yeeks. Anyway, there's now 14 of you. It is lovely to see you here. Welcome. Please do make yourself known in the chat room and tell your friends. This, if you've not seen this part before, is SuperHappyWorld. There is a little series in which the building of this is revealed. At the moment, it's going pretty well. Since I last logged into this, as you can see, it's an alpha game, but since I last logged into this, there have been a few improvements made, and I think that the heads-up display has changed just a little bit. I'm very concerned that it's 0 degrees though. Good lord. I'm also concerned about the fact that I have minus $17,500. It's not great, is it? It actually says unlimited there. I have a feeling that in the grand scheme of things, the money still doesn't matter. I think there are still no scenarios, but... Hello to Aerodynamic Pie. Not only do you have pie in your name, but I believe you won something from the mystery bag. That's right. If we get to 50 consecutive viewers, I will open the Steam mystery bag and somebody will win a prize. ZX Becky says, I wanted to ask, are you a YouTube person or a Twitch one? I'm a YouTube person, actually. I've said this in the last stream that I did. It's way, way easier to do things over YouTube. And I know that Twitch has all the shiny features and maybe I'd get more viewers on Twitch. And I have done Twitch before. But it's an effort. It's a real effort. And I've kind of got YouTube down pat now, so I quite enjoy it. You can see the monorail is now fixed. Can we get on the monorail? Follow the monorail. Edit the monorail. Save the monorail. We'll follow the monorail. There it goes. I love monorails. A bus has dropped off 31 Gravitron fans. The Gravitron will follow the monorail around, but the Gravitron is one of my rides at the front of the park, so that's a new one. There's a lot of people woohooing. Here it comes around. The idea eventually, once I've got some money, is to allow this to go right the way round the park, but for the time being it just drops people from one end to the other, sort of. So we'll get off here, and that, I think, is the Gravitron. It is, and I assume that all of these crazy people down here are heading for the Gravitron. They're loving it. Oh, favourite attraction is Gravitron, but you're heading for Timbermill. You're such a disappointment. Anyway, look at them queuing. The cash tower's broken. No! Has it got people on it? I'm so, so sorry. No refunds. Listen to that lovely music. We could probably get on this. I think we can get on this. Oh, there's a little message down here. What's this? What's this? What are you yelling at me at? Oh, the cash tower's broken. Right, it's been worked on by Louise Lee, who is a mechanic. Well, that's okay then. But let's go down here. I always thought that we could get on the rides. Perhaps we can't get on this one. Perhaps I've missed it. I can't remember where the thing is to do that. It's obviously not the camera. I'm not seeing any way of doing it. If you can remember how to get on, that would be amazing. Anyway, hello to Kaboom Kid Angus. Kaboom. It's lovely to have you here. If you've never been to Super Happy World before, let me take you on a little tour. Because you come through the gate, as you can see, it's Super Happy World. And then immediately on your left there are some toilets, and on the right you can pick up all manner of merchandise. You can have an umbrella, or whatever this sells. You've noticed there it's got a dirtiness rating. What's going on there? You can have an absurdly large sombrero, an absurdly large cowboy hat, a sun visor, a sombrero, a tricorn, a pirate hat, a ball cap, sunglasses, spooky pumpkin, medieval cap, cool water. If you want to put something on your head, they've got you sorted. Or you could just buy a balloon. You're going to lose it all on the roller coasters anyway, so never mind. Anyway, there's also a vending machine here because my god do people like them. 86% of people are happy with the vending machine. And if you are going for the bus home and you realise that you need a quick snack, that's where to go. We've then got a cash machine for you, in case you're thinking about leaving because you've got no cash. There's no excuses. And we have an info kiosk from which you can get a park map. There are souvenir shops everywhere because I am cynical like that. But there's food, there's all manner of food. You can buy all sorts of food. We've got Chinese food. We've got bubble tea, which you can have with your Chinese food. We've got hot dogs. We've got ice cream. We've got soft drinks. We've got snow cones. We've got a broken double Ferris wheel. Cotton candy. What more could you want other than to be in a castle? As you can see, we've got a little sort of kids area here with another one of these carousels. We've got a spiral slide, little train. You can buy some sweets from here as well. Teacups. Teacups make me sick. Then coaster-wise, we've got the mouse. We've got this awesome, awesome thing. which originally I couldn't get anybody to go on, but they're all on it now. And I know it's not strictly a coaster, but we also have this really quite fantastic timber mill water slide. Let's see if I can get on the fantastic timber mill water slide. Can't remember how to do it, but I'll try. That's a bulldozer. Don't want to bulldoze it, that'd be awful. Also, I'm not sure that I want the maintenance interval to be 20 minutes. I think I want it to be 10 before it blows up. As you can see, the excitement is very high, and the reason that the excitement is very high is because I had a bit of a fiddle with it. And now it's all the G-forces, and everybody thinks it's awesome. Anyway. Is this the ridey bit? No, that's not the ridey bit either. Just having a silly moment here because I can't remember how to do this. Anyway. I'm sure somebody in the chat will know. ZX says, you've never played this one, but you remember Roller Coaster Tycoon. This is very, very, very Roller Coaster Tycoon. I mean, some of the things are even just identical. But we don't talk about Roller Coaster Tycoon, because this isn't Roller Coaster Tycoon, not really. It's just a game that's stunningly like it. The new Roller Coaster Tycoon is the biggest bag of crap I've ever had the misfortune of playing. I don't know whether they've improved it. I've not even bothered to find out. It was truly terrible. Anyway, how are we doing with the old money? We're not doing very well at all. Well, it doesn't matter because I believe that the money is unlimited because this is an alpha. It definitely needs some business scenarios, this, because when you've got unlimited money, you just feel inclined to not worry about it. And I quite like worrying about the money, but anyway. There are 488 people in the park, and I'm sure that they would all love me to fill in this bit here. So what shall we have? We've got flat rides. Oh, there's a slingshot. Oh, there's a slingshot, and it fits perfectly. Now, between you and me, there was a slingshot next to the Starflyer in Orlando, and I wouldn't go on it because it scared the living daylight out of me. But I would have thought I'd be able to charge quite a bit, so I'm going to go in with $6. And we'll give it a bit of a test. And we'll make it Gameplay Jenny colours. Or would we rather have... Oh, your park was showcased by a popular content creator, and we'll see an increase in visitors. I like that. I love games that have these sort of sporadic events. I love them. I love them. No, Planet Coaster is something else again. Planet Coaster, I gather, is very, very good indeed. I've just done exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do there because I'm too busy chatting with you lot. Planet Coaster, I gather, is really very good. But, yeah, what can I say? Roller Coaster Tycoon, shocking. So, let's get an exit in, and we'll also get a ride path from here. And I anticipate that this will be very popular, and I think that people will probably want to be right next to it. Right next to it. When they see it go up. Because once you're in the queue, you ain't getting out. So there we go. Oop, I'm sure I want to remove this. No, I definitely don't want to remove it. Whoa, that's weird. Not quite sure what happened there. Anyway. How do I get out of paths? Escape? There we go. So, we've tested it. Medium, very high, high. And yet people still go on them because they're crazy. Oh, I've accidentally removed a path, but I've immediately got a person being stupid enough to go on here. And on that corner, I'm going to put some food because there are loads of souvenirs in here. Or maybe a cash machine. Could put another cash machine in, I suppose. Or some donuts. But why would you want a donut? I tell you what, popcorn. We'll put popcorn in because I'm fairly certain... Oh, there's a clean option now. That's interesting. That you're going to want to stand and... Or even sit, if I can be bothered to put some benches in and watch the ride go up. Hey! Away she blows. Right, popcorn is $1. I think that's a bargain myself. Absolute bargain. I'll make it $1.50. I tell you what, they're quite enjoying this already, aren't they? I wouldn't go on one of those. I just wouldn't. Welcome if you've joined us. Now 23 people in the chat. Remember, if there are 50 consecutive viewers, prizes. Prizes, ladies and gentlemen. And good morning to Binny Gray. You've just finished making breakfast. Does that mean that you're eating? Oh yeah. I've not got any food. I've eaten my food, but it was all crunchy, so you'd have got very annoyed with me. I had some pear crisps. Pear crisps. Not gonna lie, they weren't that great, but anyway. Hello to RoboHack01. I don't know whether I've ever seen you before. I'm gonna pop some benches. Ooh, I've got a whole choice of a load of other things. I did download some mods, but I think that we're using log benches. Oh no, that doesn't look right. Are we not using log benches? No, we're not using log benches. Whoa, and we're not. Whoa, no, I didn't mean to do that. What am I using? Got picnic benches, got all sorts of things, but I can't see the normal benches. Okay. Am I in the wrong place? There we go. Got it. So, bench. And we want a bin, because you know what they're like. Props. No, don't want props. Trash bins. Can't remember what kind of trash bins I was using. Oh, just normal square ones. With a roof on top. There we go. Lovely. Oh, I'm happy. Look at the queues! What are they saying about the price? They're not really saying anything about the price. I reckon I could put the price up a little bit more. $7. There we go. Lovely. There is a shortage of ride parts. Safety will suffer. What? I'm sorry, what? There's a shortage of ride parts and safety will suffer. I don't even know what that means. Clearly there have been some significant updates. Yeeks. Well, I'll get a couple more haulers and mechanics in. And another security guard. And pray that we get some ride parts in. Ugh. I don't want anybody dying, that would be terrible. Especially not on the monorail. Although, at least you'd be indoors. Don't want anybody dying on this, do we? Wing coaster cars? No, we can only have wing coaster cars. The excitement on that is extreme! It's extreme. A bit like... Was it Mark in the Sims special who was extreme? I think it might well have been. Pretty satisfied with it. Still can't remember how to ride it. That is really embarrassing. Quite genuinely just cannot remember how you ride rides in this. But if you're new here and you know, please do say hello and let me know. There's the giant nighttime tar pit. Always good. Now got 629 people. No wonder it looks a lot busier. Have they all come for this? Look at the queues! I'm going to shove another dollar on that. Because even though technically it doesn't matter, because this is alpha and it doesn't matter, I don't like the fact that I'm so much in debt. Good morning to Road OCD, lovely to see you. How are you doing? Did you bring food? Now, I can probably fit another ride in here. Mega Disco? Haunted House, inverted double swing. That's a new one. Got a motion simulator. You could just be doubly sick then. Skyfall. Don't know what Skyfall is, but it looks like the sort of thing that should be next to Slingshot. There we go. I don't know what this one is. How exciting. There's your exit. And here is my queue line. Straight next to the exit in case you want to go on it again. I'm going to put some flowers or something here. Oh, we could put a fountain in. There's a fountain. There we go. Except it's not working. That's not a working fountain right there. I'm having my money back. Water. Big fountain water, small fountain water. Got some jets. Angled jets. Some cacti. Flower box. There we go. How satisfying. Now, this needs to be a different colour. It needs to be a bit red. And it needs to be a bit white. There we go. Now, what does this do? That looks quite scary. Well, let's find out. It's very low on everything, so it can't be that scary. We'll round that up to $5. Hello, Karen Johnson. How are you doing? Great amusement. Indeed, this is the Great Amusement stream if you're mad enough to go on this. I've never seen anything like this before. What the actual heck is that? It makes a great big clunking noise. No, I am still none the wiser. But nobody's getting on it either. People are saying that they want to get on it. Then get on it. Whoa! It's like a kind of a drop tower crossed with a swinging thing. Actually, if it was supposed to be a drop tower, could I have made it taller? Let's just close this just for a moment. Hang on a minute. Demolish? No, I don't want to demolish. I want to edit. Can I edit? I could make it as tall as Skyfall, or really, really tall, as this entire place is now really, really tall towers. Oh, that's horrific though, isn't it? Oh, well now, never mind very low excitement, that's going to be horrendous. Woo! Well, if you want to go on this with that sort of noise, because that sounds dead clanky to me, it's bringing back terrible, terrible, terrible memories of the Starflyer. Which I got on because I thought that I'd see a nice view. I went on at sunset, you know, Florida sunsets and all the rest of it, and do you know what? It was scary as hell. Anyway, look what it's doing now. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like it. It's a swingy drop tower. Oh, that's horrible. Oh well, I'm sure somebody will enjoy it. Pfft, you fools. Big Guy says I've got to step out here because I must venture out for tacos, and I know that you'll understand. I do completely understand. Jealous. The miniature railway's broken. No. Well, they can all get on this then, can't they? It's roughly the same ride. Anybody at all? Anybody at all want to get on this? Are you coming to get on this? Wandering around. You might be wandering around, but you're not getting on my rides. Meanwhile, got 3 ominous warnings. What? Shortage of ride parts? What? Everything's breaking down. What is this shortage of ride parts business? Oh dear. Is this something I'm supposed to have put in? Park utilities? No, it's just staff room. Definitely not the bulldozer. What am I supposed to put in? Because all of this isn't ride parts, it's food. Isn't it? I'm worried now. Oh, I'm really worried. Ride parts. Where do I get ride parts from? I'm just going to have a quick look, because this is a game, mercifully, that doesn't pause when you have a quick look. I'm not seeing anything about ride parts. Concerned? Concerned? No. I'm no better off, I'm afraid. Ay. Right, okay, well. In that case, we're going to have to run out of ride parts and everybody's going to die. Oh, look at this person. Look at them go. Ruby Williams is heading for Money Tower. Loving it. Is anybody on this nightmare yet? Oh, yeah. You fools. The key for this is ridiculous now. I tell you what. They are very expensive if you want to go on them. They're like $40 or something crazy, so I'm going to put the price of that up. I'm seeing vomit. Oh my god. What is going on here? Why is nobody cleaning this up? How do I get one of these picked up and put over here? Sort it out. That's horrific. I wouldn't go near that either. But you know, look at what you're doing to my beautiful gardens. People are supposed to be able to have a hot dog and a drink. And they're sitting in a load of vomit. I wasn't even sure that this was that nauseating, but apparently it is. And they're all getting off it and going back on it again. Brilliant. On the plus side, I'm now making a profit. Look. Oh, hey. There's a lot of ka-chinging going on. I like it. I like it a lot. During the series, the challenge was to get people to go on the log flume because it wasn't very popular. But look, some of them have gone on log flume at least. Why did you not go on the log flume, Shannon Gutierrez? You want to go on something a bit more intense, do you? But then you'll vomit, won't you? Hello, Mara Let's Play. You did indeed come just in time for all the vomit. Caused by my roller coasters and not by dodgy tacos. Soft drinks is out of stock? What's going on here? More haulers. Not doing the jobs. They're not doing the jobs. It's absolutely disgraceful. Oh dear, the noise, the noise. There we go, you can sit in the coffee garden for a moment while I have a tweet. Live from SuperHappyWorld. I'd be very grateful if you would retweet accordingly, if you're following me on Twitter. This has got very busy. I had terrible problems getting people on the rides, but clearly there's been an update. I'm on the latest version, and now everybody's coming. It's brilliant. God, that thing looks bad. Very bad. Oh no! What's going on here? Stupid janitors not doing their jobs properly. Get over here. You can clean up this as well. Joseph O'Connor. Oh, I'll forgive Gregory Wilson because he's transporting trash. Darnell Jefferson sounds like a wrestler. Oh dear. Right. Wow. Serious vomit issues here. Disgusting. There's even, like, traces of vomit as well. That's horrid. The double Ferris wheel's broken again. Why is this? How often are we looking into fixing it? Every 5 minutes, but it would appear perhaps don't have enough mechanics. Or rather, I've only got one who's actually prepared to do the job. Hello, Saltpeter. You just arrived, and the first word that you hear is tacos. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wish I had a taco. Oh, really do with a taco. Can't get over how popular all of this is, but I'm really not impressed by this business. Why is nobody cleaning it up? Lazy. Lazy. Micromanaging the vomit. Oh my goodness me. Oh, yuck. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're hungry, in the chat room, what I could talk about instead is vomit. I think I might put a toilet here. There we go. Hopefully that will stop the problem, but it might not. Member of staff wandering around here. Oh, it's a hauler. Hauling the vomit. Thank you, Jennifer Madden, for actually doing your job. Good name, by the way. Right, shall we see if that stops the problem? If you have never seen gameplay of this before, there are a few episodes. How SuperHappyWorld came to be is a series. Did you see that, then? Eloise Wright couldn't get in the toilets and vomited on my floor. In that case, what I can do is trap them in a tunnel of toilets. Hello, Crystal Crow, how are you doing? How is my upstairs neighbour? Well, he's not here at the moment. When he was in yesterday, he had a friend moving some stuff in, and it was really noisy, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt for the time being. And if he's going to be out all the time, then I have nothing to complain about. If you're new here, well, I've just created a toilet tunnel to stop this lot from vomiting on my floor. Look at them piling in, going, oh, I'm going to be sick. Well, now you can be sick in there, because nobody has to see it. Excuse me? Are there that many people who are being sick that even putting 2 sets of toilets in doesn't stop them being sick? Wow. Well, the thing is, I don't want to get rid of my coffee shop, but I might not have a choice here. Bye-bye, coffee shop. Proper tunnel of toilets, that is now. Will it do the job? That's the question. Here we go. I hadn't realised how many people could get on this ride. I don't know what you think you're doing, Carlos Wilkinson. In the toilets they go. Oh dear. Squelchy. Nice. There we go. That's really quite horrible. It actually leaves something behind. I don't like the fact that he just staggered out of that toilet to go into that toilet. What if I get people stuck in a continuous toilet loop? I hadn't even thought of that. This could get very dangerous very quickly. Mercifully, there are other parts of the park that we're going to have a look at. Phew! Yeah, it's not working. It's not working brilliantly, is it? Oh well. There's always somebody. If you weren't here earlier, this is the tar pit. It's not really a tar pit, it's a lake. Unfortunately, at night, the graphics go a bit squizzy. I've also put in this slingshot, which everybody loves, still. In real life, they are so expensive, so I'm going to put the price up even further. See whether that makes any difference. And I also put in this utter horror. I have no idea why you would want to go on that. It's like a drop tower, but worse. It's a drop tower, but it swings you as well. Ugh, no. Just no. Everybody wants to go on the dodgems. Everybody. Which is why I'm going to put the price up. And now I'm making quite a lot of profit, which is great. Doesn't matter in this game, it is an alpha, but... Meanwhile, there is a shortage of ride parts. Again. I don't know what that means. If you know what that means, do please tell me, because I haven't got a clue. This is now popular. That's good, because that wasn't popular before. And there's even some people on here as well. Treetop Swinger. We got a Wipeout. We got Gravitron, and a bus full of people turned up earlier to go on Gravitron. We've got the Twister. We've got the double Ferris wheel. And we've got monorail. 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 I need lots of people to be on the monorail. It's free, incidentally, just so you can get round the park and see everything. I love those. I love them. Such a good idea. floating tree trunk. I don't want to close this ride and start editing. No, not at all. What I'd really genuinely like to do is ride it. See, last maintenance was 6 minutes ago, but safety is 75%, which is frankly a bit concerning. Wow. Let's make it every 5 minutes. The whoomp as it does that is glorious. Timber Mill was a really good deal, yes. It probably was for $3. It's going to be $5 now. Don't know whether that'll make any difference. What a great ride. Everything keeps breaking. That is a big problem. I don't know whether that problem is being caused by the lack of ride parts, whatever that means, or whether it's just coincidence and everything's breaking at the same time. Look, there's birds everywhere now. When did that start? Those birds aren't crows. Ravens signalling the death of my observation tower. Oh, that would be terrible. Hooray! Okay, so I need to think now about what's going to happen down here. Because it would be cool to have another roller coaster. Bobsled coaster. Calm River ride. Oh, that's more my kind of thing. Let's have a calm river ride that goes underneath the monorail. Build, build. Build, 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 build. Build, build, build. Curve. Ooh, this is in the way. Curve. No, we'll go on. Build, build, build. Curve. Curve. Straight on. Oh no, slightly diagonally. Why not? Way. And then like that, and that, and then like that. Ooh, round a big loop. So you can see people. There we go. Right out to the entrance there. And down here, we do like a tunnel or something. Ooh, that's a seriously sharp turn right there. I'm not sure that we want it perhaps quite like that. But there we go. Every time you get on the ride, you can say hello to the people coming past in the other boats. That's my kind of thing. There we go. And then a nice gentle bit round. And if I've calculated this properly, which I haven't, we're going to have to do that again. Whoop. Hang on. Hang on. What? What are you doing? No, don't do that. Calculated this properly. No, I still haven't calculated it properly. Going to have a very sharp turn. Oh, but if I have a really sharp turn, that doesn't work either. Okay, let's try that again. Hello, GT Power. How are you doing? Welcome to this slightly disastrous ride build. Whoop! Ooh. Don't want to do that. Oh, I don't want to do any of this. Whoa, whoa, where are we headed here? That's not right. Now I'm just getting this all wrong. Okay, I'm going to have to do something different here. Can we just have... No, we can't just have that. Saltpeter asks, has this game been updated since you last... It has, very much so. Yeah, there's a few things going on. It keeps telling me that I need ride parts, but I don't know what that means. Well, obviously I know it means that I need ride parts, but I don't know where to get them. So, everybody's gonna die. I would like a station again, please. Oh no! That's not right either! Whoa! 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 And whoa. There we go. Lovely. Got it. How many tracks. Sorry, I'll try it again. Cars can I have on this? I can have 22 of them. Maintenance interval will take down to 10. And we'll have a little test. No, we won't let me test it yet. Hang on. Would you want to connect that or not? Thank you. We'll have a little test. Oh, it needs an entrance. Of course it does. Now, do I want the entrance at the front or the back? I think I want it at the front. And then you get off. Because sometimes games like this are not very sensible. Oh look, isn't that great? Games like this are not very sensible and it takes ages to get people on and off the ride, but we'll see. So now I need some scenery, which will make it more exciting for everyone. According to this, there are some large angled... Ooh! There's some large angled worms. Oh, can you get really badly wet? That would be amazing. But why are they pink? Okay, right, fine. You get to go under some bright pink water jets. That's got to be a non-compatibility issue, hasn't it? But it does make this ride rather cool. Unless you can set the colour of the water, and I've just ended up with pink water. 28 observation tower fans have just got off the bus. Those crazy observation tower fans. I've actually just ended up with like just the wrong colour here. Or something. Select an object in the park to create copies of it. Alright, okay. Yeah, I don't know how that's happened, but anyway, it looks kind of cool. And then we want some nature. We want some nature. I also want to get rid of that stupid... There we go. Right, some nature. Some big trees. Big palm trees. Put them here. There we go. You have to call through the palm trees. You can just about see the other people. And then what else should we have? I've got rocks. I've got large props. Water tower. Rocket ship. Structures, fences, gates, dining sets. Dining sets. Entrance booth, tyre barrier, a cannon, a windmill. We'll have a windmill somewhere. Have windmills along here. Everybody goes, oh, look at the windmills, that's lovely. There we go. Now, I bet you anything that this is the single most boring ride in the whole world at the moment. But some people might want to get on it, you never know. Oh, we're still awaiting test results because it's just that slow. Right, so carry on with the scenery then. This is like a dream sequence ride. We need tulips. Tulips near my windmills. It's like a look at the garden ride. Way. I've over tulipped it. I've over tulipped it. It's fine. I'll just do 3 rows of tulips instead of 2. There we go. Hey. Awesome. Got some normal water, but that'll never be normal water. I'd like to put a water wall in, but it'll be bright pink. Well, go on then. Fine, go on then. I'll have bright pink water. The cars are pink. I want to snap the object to a grid. Ooh. How do I... Oh, there we go. We press space. You can't argue with that. That's the most exciting ride in the world. Through the wall of pink water. Brilliant. I shall put, as I anticipate this being unbelievably popular, I shall put an absolute shed load of stations in. There we go. Link it to that, get that. And then we need a path from here. Thumpity thumpity thump. And there we are. So we're waiting now for the first of the incredibly slow ride to come under the pink water. It won't stain your clothes, honest. And then we'll put a flower box in that gap. Brilliant. You've all fallen silent, so I assume it's because you're just overawed. I wonder if I can put a roof on here. Flat roof. I have to do that. And that. And, oh, hang on a minute. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoop. And that. And that. And that. There we go. Indeed. It's like a Barbie ride. How have we ended up with a Barbie ride in my awesome super happy world? Oh well, it's a bit different anyway. It might attract a different breed of customer. I should have made those tulips really pink as well, shouldn't I? I think the windmills might be pink. Oh, sort of orange colour. Pink and orange. Lovely. I'd like to put a tunnel in or something just over the top of this as well. I'm not very good at building things, but I'll have a go. Just for you, I will have a go. What, support hanger. Support hanger. Could I have like a... Oh, that's kind of cool. That looks sort of gardeny. Look, it's sort of gardeny. I think that looks sort of gardeny. And I could make a tunnel of those. There we go. I suppose there needs to be something in between. Binny Gray says, can I ask you a technical question about recording? Yes, of course you can. Go ahead, but don't expect me to be able to answer it. I will be slightly distracted because I am just building my garden tunnel here. Oh, look at these though. All this stuff that I can build with. This is so cool. How about we have a pyramid roof? Does that work? I can't really see if that's attaching properly or not. There we go. Well, from this angle it's worked. It looks like it's worked to me. Anyway, I think the cars have done a full circle, so... Excitement is low and everything else is very low, but it's okay because it's only $2. I'm sure they'll want to get on it. I'm sure they will. Oh, ka-ching! Straight away, he's been waiting for it. He's been waiting for it. Thomas Smith. If his favourite attraction is the Turkey Lake coaster... You might be very disappointed, sir. You might be very disappointed, but anyway. We'll just add to this as and when. Those cars are just great, aren't they? They're really cool. I like those a lot. What I need, though, is those with the roof ripped off going through some rapids. Karen Johnson says I need fire spewing. Yeah, I probably do, actually. I probably do. If this was Planet Coaster, I'd have that. I don't think that there is any fire in this yet. We could have an archway. Oh, look! Hedge archway! Oh, that's perfect. You have to go through a hedge archway. Welcome, welcome to my lovely garden ride. That's really cool. Some bordery things. A group of vandals is roaming the park. What? What? A group of vandals is roaming the park? Consider hiring more security staff. Or what do I do? Do I find them? Can I click? Can I click on them and bash them? How do I find the vandals? Because this is a big park. I mean, look at it. How am I supposed to find vandals in all of that? Surely I should be able to click on that message and find the vandals. I hope they haven't just broken my miniature railway. I'm going to be really annoyed. A lot of things are going wrong. That needs emptying for a start. Why are my janitors just not doing what they should be doing? Get in the bin. More janitors, more mechanics, haulers, more security, and another dinosaur. There we go. How do you record Morrowind? I use Fraps. I use Fraps and I limit my frame rate to 30, actually. Still causes some problems because Morrowind is just a notoriously buggy game. I do my audio through Audacity, so I'm listening to my audio through monitoring headphones now. Whereas before, it was coming through the speakers and it made matching up the Fraps footage and the audio really, really easy. Now I have to make cues for myself to make sure that I get it in the right place. Anyway, look, I've exhausted Gerard Salazar. He's so tired he just wants to go home. The question is, have I had all your money out of you? If you're that tired and that thirsty, why not buy a drink from the vending machine? Ridiculous. Anyway, back to my project. How are we doing? This is the ride for people who don't like rides. It's going to be a huge garden, this, when I've finished with it. I might even have another little lake. That's a really good idea, actually. I'm just going to look in my blueprints to see what else I've got. All of these are actually rides. I don't think I've got any blueprints for gardens, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, let's terraform. Could I have a pink lake? That would be amazing. There we go. And then we get the water. And we do that. It's a tar pit. Yeah, Fraps is really good, actually. And it's not very expensive. I know OBS is free. I don't think I've ever tried recording with OBS, other than when I've had problems recording with other things. But there are some games that just do not like being recorded. This needs some music. Where do I find music? Nope. Can I not put music on this? Because that would be a terrible, terrible shame. We need some calm music. No, okay. We'll have a look at the graph then. In fact, we'll crash the game. It has actually just crashed. Just forgive me for a moment. We'll just give it a moment. Thank you. It's trying. The absolute and utter awesomeness of the pink water has screwed it up. But weirdly enough, there are no G-forces. There blimmin' shouldn't be. It's flat. We've got 25 in the chat. That's a record for this afternoon. Please remember that if we get to 50, I start giving stuff away. Tell your friends that I am live. I'm just going to tweet, or rather I'm going to retweet Mara's tweet because it's quicker. I'm just wondering whether to tweet Parkitect. When I tweeted the Cook Serve Delicious guy, he retweeted me, which was cool. Let's see. Parkitect. I always thought there was like an account Parkitect game. There it is. And Parkitect Nexus has one as well. And I don't know what Parkitect Hub is, but do you know what? They're getting a message and all. Parkitect. There we go. Oh, no. Ooh, that's got all horribly wrong. Parkitect Hub. Actually, I don't know who they are. There we go. That's better. If you could drop me a retweet on that, that would be great. Stupendous M, hello to you, says, "Hey Jenny, now that E3 is upon us, what are your expectations or wishes to see from the bigger devs?" I'd like to see, like, a sort of tycoon-y type programme that's not in early access and which is actually kind of quite challenging to play, I suppose. I love the idea of something like Arcadecraft. I tried playing it again the other day after I did that live stream of it. But it felt very linear. It's a casual game really, it's not a tycoon game, and I'd like to see an actual proper tycoon game that doesn't take like 5 years to get into an actual release. That'd be good. I also expect to see some hints about the next Elder Scrolls game. A group of vandals is still roaming the park. That's very concerning. The thing is, if I can't click on it, it's going to take me ages to find them because I don't even know what they look like. Unless they're walking around in massive costumes that say "We are vandals." Concerning. Oh well. Maybe they'll get on this ride and be trapped forever. That is a definite possibility. Lots of people wanting to go on this ride. They need to get on with it, don't they? They need to get on with it. Even I want to go on this ride, but I don't think I can. Are you sure? It's very deep water. That needs a sign that says "Warning, deep water." Let's put some extra bits in. What else have we got? Some rocks. Get a really big rock. We'll put it there. And we'll put another one there. And for no particular reason at all. Actually, I missed a trick here. We did a rock garden. This is like the garden tour of gardens. Types of gardens. Right, let's put a rock garden in down here. There's a rock, and there's a lesser spotted rock right there. Hang on a minute. Getting the wrong thing. Icy spice, dice, dice, I agree. There we go. I read some hints for Arcadecraft while we're talking about it. And I managed to actually start doing far better. But if nobody had told me about how to gain popularity in that game, I would have just crashed and burned like I did in the live stream, unfortunately. Right, with my rocks, shall we also have some pink cacti? Something's obviously gone very wrong here, but I'm making it work to my advantage. Look, it's the neon pink cacti garden. We'll have some real cacti as well. Oh, that's so satisfying, isn't it? Icy Spice guy's back. There we go. I wonder if that's made any difference to the excitement of this ride at all. It's now 16. I don't think that's too bad. Let's get somebody who's already on the ride to tell us what they think of the ride. What do you think, Ernest Randall? You really enjoyed Monorail, so I'm going to guess that you're probably really enjoying this as well. Look at his happiness. He's so happy. What about you, Steve Evans? Yeah, you're happy as well. But, you know, we're talking about people who enjoy Monorail here. What I need is a busload of fans who enjoy the Calm River ride to come along. I'll put some benches or shops or something here so that there's at least a reason to come up here. It's got to be all the pink things, hasn't it? Pink cotton candy. Pink candy. Slightly pink but largely purple snow cones. And I'll give you a little place to eat them as well. So let me go to my benches. There we go. Why are you dinging at me? There we go. And we'll put some lights in. I can't remember which ones I was using, but I'm going to go for these. And of course, you must always, always, always put a bin down. There we go.
Aww.
What do you mean? It's awesome. How dare you? God, there's a lot of going on. Presumably it's because nothing's in stock here yet. Well, you can just be patient. Just be patient. I have to put an attraction round here somewhere so that I can get people coming into this in the same way as I managed to get them on the log flume. What do you mean, eh? Eh? What does eh mean? Who knows? Who knows? Sometimes awesome just isn't enough for people. A maximum velocity of 5 kilometers per hour. Wow. That's epic. Right, anyway, I've got a pink water garden, I've got a lake, I've got a palm tree garden. That shouldn't be there really, should it? Got tulips from Amsterdam, got a rock garden. What can I put here to take away the ugly of the monorail? Some trees. Just a great big pink. A great big pink wood. No, that would be ridiculous. Put some fir trees in. Make a fir tree wood. The way that the decoration menu works is slightly confusing. There's the monorail zooming in. I keep thinking that I've got no menu up, and actually, it's there. Right, I want some big trees, please. Big, 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 big trees. Fur. That's more like it. Yeah. And then we should also have a round one. Oh, accidentally demolishing trees there that I don't want to be demolishing. There we go, that's lovely. Let's see if that's made any difference whatsoever. No, it's still at 16. What did you think? Steve Evans again. He didn't think anything. He's got no thoughts. He can't think. You just want Chinese food. Well, I know how you feel. I'm not sure they're completely thrilled by it, to be honest, but they can go along with it. A few new people in the chat, hello to you. It's great to have you here on this Saturday live stream from SuperHappyWorld. If you're wondering how SuperHappyWorld came to be, while I put the price of this ride up again, there's a little series that shows you how this was built and why it is that I have a blooming great tar pit in the middle of it. Today's attachments include the toilet tunnel and this rather awesome pink garden ride, as well as this slingshot and the incredibly awful Skyfall, which makes me feel slightly sick. Because this is in alpha, we're on unlimited money, which is just as well because I am losing it hand over fist. And I think maybe the size of the park has increased a little more than I was anticipating. Wondering whether I should extend these seating areas just so that you can sit and have a drink here. I think that's probably not a bad idea. I've added a few mods that I've forgotten about. They are responsible for the pink trees. And we'll put in... Gotta stop doing that. I can find them. We'll put in another lamp post at the end here. And a bin or two. Apparently there are vandals in the park, but I don't know where they are. Yeah, I've now got this, like, oh my god, awful things are going on menu. Oh, vandals have left the park. Well, that's good of them. Let's see if I can see them, because when people leave the park, you can usually see them. But I'm not seeing anybody that looks like a vandal. Wow. Stealth vandals! Well, that's the last thing I need. There's a lot of screaming going on. People are really, really enjoying themselves. Everybody wants to go on this. I'm just wondering whether I could get away with perhaps putting the price up just a little bit. There we go. It's a very long ride. It's long and relaxing except for the end. The end's not relaxing at all. Negative news decreased the interest in theme parks. Great. I don't think we've got marketing in this yet. But if money isn't running, then it doesn't really matter, does it? Blah 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 blah? Are you sure? Unless that means I desperately want to go on the Calm River ride. You can shut up. This monorail eventually needs to come right round here, doesn't it? Perhaps have a stop here and maybe another ride or two here. Maybe just a massive food court. Skyfall's broken. Wow. Hope it didn't have anybody on it tilted. Oh, they are stuck. They are stuck. There's a man who's been foolish enough to buy a pumpkin head hat thing. Because it's a pumpkin head with a hat on. A double hat. A double pumpkin hat. He's now stuck at the top of this. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't be too happy now, but he's loving it. The view is pretty cool. Meanwhile, these people probably loved the Morrowind. Morrowind? Morrowind? Oh my god, because you're talking about Morrowind, I'm getting my words mixed up. They're probably loving the monorail. A Morrowind monorail. But now that would be stunning. In fact, I can create that right now. There we go. It should be Morrowind rail, shouldn't it? Superb. Good. Everything's breaking now, but it hasn't whinged at me about parts for a while, so I'm assuming that we're okay. I wish I could let you ride my log flume, but I've forgotten how to do it. I can't see anything that's going to let me do it. I could have sworn there was like a little button. But it's not that one. We'll just have to pretend there's oil here, and I'm going to strike rich when they put the foundations in for another ride and discover that we're on a massive patch of oil. There is now a queue for the garden ride. Well, I can't argue with that. Oh, I'd love some calm, peaceful music. Am I not allowed calm, peaceful music on this? I don't understand that. Makers of Parkitect, if you're here, river rides need calm, peaceful music. You'll just have to add your own. Sing along along. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la. Well, it's calm. Am I stuck with this speed as well? Because it would be quite cool if it just went a little bit faster than that. Oh well, I'll leave them alone. It's there for a reason. I'll leave them alone. The thrill rides is what we need. Also, what I need is a bit of a break. So thank you for joining me for this first hour of Super Happy World. I will be doing another live broadcast from Super Happy World probably in about 15 to 20 minutes, and I hope to see you all back. In fact, I'm saying 15 to 20 minutes. Might be a little bit longer than that, but probably before 5 UK time. Thank you all for joining me. I will leave you with the view of what we have created this afternoon. You can ignore the awful messages going on the right-hand side, and I'll go off and find out how to ride the coasters again. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again soon.